How y'all doing?
Yeah, sorry. It's okay. Get distracted.
Well, welcome back to Music Buzz Live Radio here on World Viral TV. My name is Chris. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on the program. We've got still a full studio, and we are going to real quick have a word from our sponsor, and then followed up by Pot Talk, which is a new segment we're debuting, starring our bro here, Mr. Chad Drew from Evergreen Apothecary.
For sure.
Following that, we're going to come back in. We're going to conclude with our guests. We're going to, give them a nice little spanking on the way out, and we're going to finish up the show tonight with Red Fox Run's new single, as well as an interview we did with Rubber Planet a couple of days ago down here. So, without further ado, a word from our sponsor.
World Viral.
Come to Denver's premier dispensary, Evergreen Apothecary, for all your medical and recreational marijuana needs. Located just south of I-25 on Broadway, only 2 doors north of Herman's Hideaway. Evergreen Apothecary has many quality products to choose from. Buds, edibles, transdermal patches, drinks, lotions, and we are also a flagship store for the world-renowned Open Vape, a personal vaporizer that everyone loves.
It's what's inside that counts.
We pride ourselves on the highest customer service with knowledgeable bud tenders that match every customer with exactly what they need and want. Come to Evergreen Apothecary on the northeast corner of Broadway in Iowa and mention World Viral TV to receive an additional 10% off your entire order. Now serving everyone 21 years of age and older. Open 10 to 7 every day. Evergreen Apothecary, South Denver's finest medical and recreational cannabis center.
Yeah.
Evergreen Apothecary.
There you have it. There you have it. All right. So, Pot Talk, Chad, you want to intro your segment a little bit?
Yeah, so just wanted to start having some folks that are within the industry be able to come on and talk to our audience and have a chance to, just interview them and see what's going on in the whole industry. I think that music and cannabis kind of go hand in hand for the most part, and I want to just kind of interview some of the movers and shakers in the town and see what's going on and make sure that everybody's tapped into it. Cool. Same sort of thing with Music Buzz, dude, because Music Buzz, if you're going to be doing anything with music, you kind of have to go through it.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So
Definitely.
All right. Well, here we go. Episode 1.
right on. So welcome to Pot Talk, first Pot Talk show. Hey, right on. Sponsored by Evergreen Apothecary, getting lifted by Evergreen Apothecary here on Music Buzz Live Radio. We got our guest, Alex Parson, in. How are you today?
Doing pretty good.
Right on. Very good, very good. Now, Alex is the owner of Hemp House Clothing. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. Right on. So this is a new thing for you. It's just barely launching off a little bit. Tell us a little bit about Hemp House. What's going on right now?
So we started about 2 months ago. It was just kind of an idea. Just kind of brainstorming one night over a past company that failed, and we wanted to see something go on with the hemp community, and in that we've kind of integrated a marketing tactic of free weed, essentially. And it's not, I guess when you order $75 worth of clothing, you get an eighth for a penny from Evergreen Apothecary or Colorado Harvest Company, and we're just kind of riding that, and that got us a lot of news coverage. The first couple of days we launched the site, and so it's been up since then. Very cool, very cool. And yeah, I noticed High Times had kind of picked up the fact that you were kind of doing this. Now tell us a little bit about what High Times did for you. Well, there's a few publications that started. It first started with the Rooster magazine in Boulder. They published a little article about us, and then from there, the Cannabis, which is a side publication of Denver Post, published a little article about us. And then the High Times, they published a couple articles over a course of about a month. And since then, RSS feeds have kind of gathered up information and then published on other websites. But I did an interview with the Cannabis and High Times, and they were both really cool people, and they drove a lot of traffic to the website and got a lot of recognition.
Right. So initially you had said something about getting some free weed, and then you kind of had to back it up. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so originally the idea was going to be a delivery service for clothing within the Denver metro area, and with that, if you could supply valid government-issued ID and you were 21 and over, we would give you an eighth of cannabis with your clothing purchase. Well, after talking to a few lawyers and a few dispensary owners, it's not illegal, but it's a gray area that hasn't been touched yet. And, you know, as far as long-term business goes, it's not really the greatest of ideas. That's what got us the most of the exposure at first. And then that's where we kind of went upon the whole gift card type of thing, because it's legal. The customer can come into the store, pick whatever strain they want, and it's a safe transaction for both us and the customer.
Very cool, very cool. And now that expands you to be able to kind of offer it out to other states. Is that right? You've been getting some out-of-state stuff going on?
I would say about 40% of the orders are within Colorado, but we've had orders in Canada and then orders all across the U.S. So with that, it allows us to send the gift card. And the whole idea behind it is there's no expiration date. They can use it whenever they come and visit. So if they have a family trip or something planned next year, they can come in and redeem the card.
Very cool. And this is Hemp House Clothing. Do you have any reason for the name? Did the name come up for any different reason?
Well, we had a few names in mind, but a majority of them were kind of taken, or the URL names were taken. And we went with Hemp House Clothing because it's more so of a symbol for eventually when we want to be a retail center for all things hemp. So it kind of makes sense, the whole hemp house, this is where you would get everything hemp.
For sure. So what kind of products do you have these days?
Well, right now, we just finished our pre-sale, and those go out on the 23rd. And on the 23rd, we're going to be launching our store. So we're going to be initially offering women's and men's t-shirts, a few different colors, hemp dog leashes and collars, canvas bags, hemp socks, which are really popular, and what else we got? As far as the launch, it's about that for the initial launch. Within the next month or two, we'll be getting more inventory and different products.
Cool, right on. And how do our viewers find if they want to get some Hemp House clothing, if they want to get some Hemp House dog leashes? What do they got to do?
So you just got to go to www.hemphouseclothing.com, and from there, it's kind of self-explanatory.
Very cool. Right on. Well, we definitely appreciate your time, Alex. Thanks for coming by. This has been Pod Talk with Chad and Alex Parsons. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Tune in, check out hemphouseclothing.com, and you'll be able to get all your stuff that you need. All right?
Right on.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Is it Pod Talk?
Pod Talk.
Yeah,
yep.
right on.
Pod Talk.
See Pod Talk.
We're going to...
Hell yeah.
Good. Yes, we are live here. Powered by Evergreen Apothecary. Chad, that was pretty good, man. I like it.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
I was a little
Right
nervous.
on.
I hope it didn't come across.
No, you didn't come across at all.
Very cool. Yeah, Alex is a really cool guy. He's a bud tender over there, and he just he's like 20-something years old, and he's already been featured in High Times online 3 times. Growing up, how many times would you have wanted to be on High Times, or just have your name flip open to 23rd page? There's my name. Check it out.
Right.
I don't even care. So I'm like, hell yeah. It's been on High Times.
That's
Right on. It's a good honor.
Yeah, it is.
And he's got a Hemp House Clothing, and so I guess you can go. He's about to launch it. He's gonna have a bunch of shirts and leashes, like you said.
I'm interested in seeing his socks.
Now I'm gonna have to go.
They're
look it
really
up.
cool. They're
Pot socks.
they
are popular.
They got little pot leaves right along the
Nice.
front. Very, very cool. I saw them.
Okay,
yeah.
the leashes thing kind of threw me off. I'm like, I
So
just
it's
kind of
like
let it go
hemp
in one
ones.
ear and out the other. I didn't
It's
really-
like hemp ones, so it's stronger.
That's
Dude,
what's
it's
up.
hemp.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
because dogs are always breaking those.
For sure, dude.
Makes sense.
I mean, they might want to chew through it.
For dogs.
My dog probably would.
My dog
Yeah.
eats. I pass out the hemp wick. I pass out the hemp, and my dogs eat them.
Awesome.
They're all over the floor.
Oh my god.
That's not.
That's
Yeah.
I bet.
But
all
I guess you
natural.
got to have your liquor cabinet, don't you? So.
All right, so real quick, we're gonna say goodbye to our guests for the night. But you guys, real quick, say your names, and we loved having you. So tell us a little bit, real quick, where we can find you.
My name's Number 3. You can find us all running in our chat room and streaming shows at www.lifted.tv. And come by, swing by, and check out one of our live shows and participate in our video chat.
Right on.
Yep. I'm Kelly. Yay.
Yay, Kelly.
Everything she said. So times 2. No.
Lifted.tv.
Yes,
Lifted.
lifted.tv. We have
Just spelled the
Token.
same way. Lifted.
Yep. Simple, easy.
Very cool.
I don't think we got your name before, man.
I'm Tosh. I'm just kind of
Tosh.
chilling. Yeah.
Well, he's one of
These
our
guys,
room
yeah.
mods,
Yeah,
actually.
he's-
So
Very
he's in
cool.
charge. If you
Yeah.
come in mouth off, he can kick you.
Yeah, he'll get you out of there.
Right on, guys. Well, thank
And
you for
of
coming down.
course,
We
we
appreciated
got-
having
Thank
you.
you
We
for
will
having
we'll definitely keep in touch. Our friends at Lifted TV. Very nice to have them out here in the Mile High City. We'll be back here in just a few minutes with
Hell
Rubber
yeah.
Planet on Music Buzz Live Radio.
I will suffer through this. Sometimes I have begged and borrowed.